A new congressional map in Virginia has just been approved by the House of Delegates and will go now to a statewide referendum in April. If voters approve this map, Democrats will likely secure a 10-to-1 advantage in congressional seats. That would be one of the most aggressive redistricting outcomes in the country. It raises serious questions about gerrymandering and legal risk. In this video, I'll break down the map and explain what this referendum would actually change in Virginia. Now, let's go back to the map.
So, guys, as you can see here in the map of Virginia is slightly towards the Democrats. It has basically 6 Democratic seats and 5 Republican seats, which is representative of what the map is, or the map should be, in terms of representing the actual people. Because Virginia is slightly Democratic, it's not a Democratic state, it's a purple state, it leans towards the Democrats a bit, because of the Nova area especially. What the Democratic Party of Virginia proposed, and it was supported in the House of the Delegates, is a new map. It's this map here. As you can see, and I explained to you multiple times, gerrymandering matters in terms of you packing the voters of the Democratic Party and then cracking communities of the Republican Party. As you can see here, look, this district, the District 6, it goes from Montgomery County, she's right in Montgomery County here, and Roanoke City. It goes from this city alongside Roanoke City and then go all the way up to Charlottesville, which is Albemarle County. And Charlottesville is also an independent city here, as you can see here. So this matters because what? It's putting together all the Democratic votes, all the Democratic people, even though this is widely a Republican area because it's the rural part of the state of Virginia, or the Commonwealth of Virginia, if you will. As you can see here, it goes up to Stoughton, I think it's the city. No, it's Harrisburg, Stoughton, I think it's this one, 11. I'm not so sure about that. It's this one, maybe. It's the 33. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mixed up city. And right now, as you can see here, it goes all the way to this city and all to that one. And this is the 6th district, basically. That's it. And also you have all the districts here, the 11th, the 10th, the 7th, the 1st, and the 8th district. All starts in beautiful Nova area around Washington D.C. suburbs, as you can see here. It all goes all the way, as you can see here, all the way down. It mixes up a little bit of York County as well, which is very Democratic right here outside of, this is, if I'm not mistaken, Norfolk, and it go all the way up. And a little bit, this is the suburban areas of Roanoke. That's why, of Norfolk. That's why this is still Democratic. And then you go all for example, this 5th district. You go all the way from here, and then go all the way, you pick up the suburbs of Richmond City, which is the capital of the state of Virginia, and a little bit of the suburbs of Chesterfield and Henrico County, and then you go all the way up to the Republican areas. This one here, you picked up the rest of the party, so you split Richmond City in 2, so you get the Democratic Party in the majority in both districts, and you crack communities in half in terms of the Republican Party. Basically, you're cracking Nova area in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts, which is crazy. Right now, it's only split in 2. This is Fairfax County. It's split in 2. Then we have another one, which is a bit of Loudoun County, but it's the whole county. And then you go all the way down. And this one is also a Democratic area, even though it's very competitive. Look at this, 51.3 to 48.7. And this one is also competitive. But then you have 2 Democratic districts. So in a very great year, the Republicans can get those 2. And that's it, okay? And if you compare, sorry, not this one. And if you go, for example, to the 9th district, this is Republican. It's the only Republican district here because the rest, it's all Democratic. And this is the bad things about redistricting. You're just messing up the districts in order to benefit your party. And you're probably going to say that. But the Republicans did the same thing in Texas, so we're doing the same just to fight it. I understand. You're doing the same because they did the same as well. But this is a very bad thing, a bad precedent, if you will, for the American democracy, the American people, because you should be choosing your representatives, not the representatives choosing their voters. That's what is happening here. Gerrymandering, redistricting, it's all about representatives choosing their voters, and that's really, really bad. Because this is a bad precedent. And right now, this is not for real right now. A Virginia judge has already amended this to be unlawful, but this is a blocking. It's basically blocking the decision. But then the Virginia Democrats are going to continue to appeal, as the Texas Republicans did in Texas, because a court in Texas have blocked the district, and right now they open it again. They ask, can you please make us getting the map ready for for the November elections, and the Supreme Court said, I mean, you can use it, which is a really bad precedent as well. This is the question: since you should the Constitution of Virginia be amended to allow the General Assembly to temporarily adopt new congressional districts to restore fairness in the upcoming elections, while ensuring Virginia's standards redistricting process resumes for all future redistricting after the 2030 census. So basically, what this means is they were changing the Constitution to, as they say here, which is very, very bad, to restore fairness in the upcoming elections. How can a 10-to-1 map be anything fair in a state that is like 55-45 Democratic, if not less than that? This is not fair at all. I mean, I know you're probably going to say, but then they're probably going to do the same. That's not an excuse for you to be doing this thing, which is even worse than Texas. I mean, you're blaming Republicans in Texas, which you're all entitled to, and you're all correct to do that, but this is even worse. Because you were all eliminating 4 Republicans in Virginia in a state that's evenly competitive. Texas is more Republican than Virginia. But in terms of percentage-wise, this is like 90%, more than 90% for the Democrats in a state that only have 55% of the vote. I would say, please go ahead and create proportional representation. That's the best way to do it. And forget about this FPTP system. This doesn't matter. This doesn't make any sense. And it just rewards the parties for the redistricting and the gerrymandering process. And that is just stupid. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. Please tell me yours in the comments, but I'm not so sure this is a great way to do democracy. If I'm giving my opinion, which I don't usually do. As you can see, we have a poll as well. Basically, like 2 weeks ago from now. It's basically like 2 weeks ago. And sample size is 107, doesn't matter, 4.4 margin of error. And since you here right now you have a 51-43% yes to no, which means the Democrats are voting in favor, Republicans are voting no, and the Independents are probably breaking even right now across the 2 parties. But we have 7% undecided, which means this can end up being a very competitive race in April, because this will be in the 21st of April, in basically 2 months from now. And because I'm recording this video on Tuesday, but this will be posted on Friday. And what makes me sad about all of this, that this is not democracy. And we have previously maps, really bad maps, and right now we already have. Virginia did this thing. Look at this. Look at this. How can this be a district? But this is not the worst. The worst is this one. How can this be a district? This is, what the hell is this? To be honest, it's completely bullshit. I'm sorry. And then you go all the way to Missouri, that also have this district, which is in the purpose of Republicans. Look at this. This is just crazy. I mean, this is not a democracy. When you're having a district, it's like what? One house? It doesn't matter. I mean, this is not correct to do it. And also go to Texas, and you have this district right here. I'm just going to say it's selecting another color. Have this one. What the hell is this? This is what? It's one corner, not even one house. It's like half of the house. This is not democracy. And then you have also this one. I'm sorry, not this one. And you have another one, which is this one. I'm sorry, this one. Oh my God, this one. Look at this. What is this? And what is this? This is not democracy. I'm sorry, but this is just what? Visual arts? Maybe you want to go to university, study that? I mean, it's just stupid. And Florida might do it again. And Ohio did as well. Look at this. Have here, look at this one. Look at this. This is just crazy. I mean, please call your representative. Let's go for proportional representation, because this is not the way you should do things. Also in California, look at that one. It's the coast, and then you have nothing. It's just the coast, and then you have nothing for the rural part of California until we go all the way to the north, and then you have all the counties. That's not how we should do democracy. Now we have, this is a fair map for Utah, because Utah right now has a Democratic seat, which is this one, and that one was a fair decision and a fair map. But most of the maps in America are not fair at all. And we should have, that's my opinion. Please tell me your alternative in the comments. But I should think this with proportional representation will be in a much better place, because this as it is right now, and let the people, and let the representatives choosing their voters, which is basically what happened in Virginia, what happened in Texas, what happened in Missouri, what happened in California, what happened in Ohio. This is not democracy. And we should strengthen our democracy every day and always. That's why I'm saying this as my personal opinion here at the end of the video. But please, guys, tell me yours in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like if you're new as well. And we'll see you in the next video, which will be on Sunday. Thank you.